Hey guys, it's Jason here in All the Soul Sportswear, and today we're going to be taking a look at the unequal shoulder pads. And first thing we're going to say is look very carefully at their sizing chart if you're going to be buying a pair of these. So I'm a large in most lacrosse equipment. There has been the odd thing in recent years that, I'm an XL, so there's the odd pair of arm guards, I'm an XL. Depending on the model of glove, I might be a 14-inch, which is like now an XL. I might be a 13-inch, which is a large. But I'm never a medium. I haven't been a medium in anything since I was like 13 years old. Maybe 12. I was a big kid. But this is a large. Now, I tried these on at LaxCon, and actually spent some time with Brian Dougherty, who's one of the guys involved in Unequal. And, Brian, phenomenal goalkeeper in his day. So he was kind of pointing people out the right sort of size goalie chest pads. But when we looked at the shoulder pads, he said, oh, yeah, you're going to be a medium, you're going to be medium. I kind of looked at him and was like, I'm not medium in anything, And I tried the large on at the time and thought, yeah, I'm a large. Having tried them on again, I'm not a large. And, those of you who have come across me, you will know that I am large, but in this pad, I'm not a large. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of show you that, this is a large. So you can see it comes back down quite far. And it doesn't really kind of sit properly. And there's a lot of things you do to size this. You've got the strap at the back, but you've got a strap on the back here, which is quite adjustable. You can kind of adjust this up and down to get a better fitting. And just while I'm stood up and showing you, actually, I'm going to kind of explain this pad a little bit more. It doesn't have a back. So when you look at most shoulder pads, there is a back and a front. This is a front, and the back is actually, it's optional, so you don't have to have the back. And in actual fact, when I spoke to the guys at Unequal, most people don't actually buy the back. So let's back up. And the other thing you might notice is that I've got this extra pad here, but no pad there. So the idea of that is that this really is protecting the kind of rib area here and your heart from that side impact. So therefore, this is also optional. So if you want the full pad, you can buy the extra bit and the extra back, but you don't necessarily need it. And that's kind of like quite an interesting kind of concept, really. And it's the same with the goalie pad. The goalie pad features, comes kind of standard as the side panel, or the extra HART protection, if you like, there, and nothing on that side. And I've got to say, if you don't know the sort of history of Unequal, I'm going to put some of the information down below in the sort of comments section. But they're basically a ballistics company, so they make sort of ballistics vests and stuff. So if you get a chance to try these on, it's a really interesting pad. I mean, I believe it's 4 layers of material, and they are as protective as it comes. But I'm going to try the medium on, and I'll give you a bit more information on Equal. But let me get rid of this large first. So managed to get into the medium, and this is the right size for me. Having tried the large on, they just drown me. So there's not going to be many people out there wearing a large of these pads. So if you are going to be checking these Unequal pads out, definitely check the sizing. Don't buy the wrong size. I'm a medium, and as I said before, I've not been a medium for a long, long time. But, in this pad, I'm medium. And it feels an awful lot better. And I've got to say, if you were to take a shot to the chest, or side here, where you've got that coverage, you're not going to feel very much through this. These are, as protective as they come. They really are. And you'll notice there's a lot more college teams, wearing these now. unfortunately, there are a lot of incidents, too many incidents where, people are getting, an impact which stops the heart, and, let's get something straight. There's no protection on the market that's going to stop that happening. What this is going to do is, dramatically reduce the chance of that happening. It is really protective. I'm going to kind of pull a pair down here and just give you a bit of the bump that comes on their hang tag. And as I said, there's so much tech in these that it's hard to for me to squeeze it all in, a review. I think it's really something you need to do a bit of research on. And let's just have a look here. So, FDA claim here, okay? So it says, when incorporated into a suitable garment and worn in accordance to instruction, the HART CC, so commotio cordis pad device, has been shown to reduce mechanical impact received by the chest that may facilitate the reduction in risk of commotio cordis. There's a big hang tag here, and it gives a whole load of information here. So I think if you are looking at this, it's definitely worth doing the research on it. Don't look at it and go, oh, they're cool. Look at the research, look at the tech behind it, because there is a lot of equipment in the game now that, does have a whole lot of tech packed into it. Granted, there's some gimmicky things on the market. There's been gimmicky things, come out in lacrosse since, the year dot. But, this is stuff designed by a company which designs stuff for the military. This isn't gimmicky gear. This is stuff that's going to help protect you on the field. And, I'm not the best person to explain the tech behind this. And as I said, I don't want to try and explain it. I want you to do a bit of research, have a look yourself, read through the bump that UNEQUAL provide with their pads, and, get an understanding yourself. But certainly from a comfort side, they're pretty comfortable pads. Yes, they're a little bit on the bulky side. But, all of the new spec shoulder protection now is on the bulky side. They certainly feel like they are very, very protective. So definitely worth checking out.